Hey guys, we're going to do a self myofascial release with a tennis ball up against a wall today. So find yourself a wall. I have this great little corner wall, so I'm going to be able to do some work from a couple different angles, but you find a wall where you have a little bit of sturdiness so you can lean up against the wall and a little bit of freedom to move your arms if that's going to work for you. So we'll start with a quick little assess. So find yourself a wall, lean back against the wall. So I'm in like a little bit of a wall sit. My knees are slightly bent. I have my back resting against the wall. And then see if you can just press your arms against the back of the wall, press your shoulders and press your head back. And then like you're trying to make a little tiny double chin, just tuck your chin slightly in. And take a moment to notice. Notice the front of your chest, notice your shoulders, notice the back of your body. Notice where the most effort is coming from to hold this position. Take one more breath. Cool, and then relax that position just a little bit. Wriggle out your shoulders, make sure everything is feeling like you can hold and support your position on the wall. If you don't feel like you can support the position of the wall, then this might not be the work for you. But we're gonna take that ball and we're gonna place it right between the shoulder blade and the spine. So we're gonna find that nice meaty groove, lean into it just a second, notice how that feels. And then if it feels available, you're just gonna start to dip up and down. Take a few dips up and down. And I'm gonna turn my camera so you can see the side angle as well. I've got that ball placed between the shoulder blades. I'm leaning up against it, putting as much pressure on as feels good, and then taking a couple of rolls up and down. So I'm just bending my knees, dipping down, and gliding back up. Awesome. And then once you find a position that could use a little extra attention, stay there for a second. Take your elbow, draw it in circles, go in one direction. Nice. And then take your elbow, draw it in circles, go the other way. And you can do as many as you like. You don't have to keep my pace. And then if it feels good, you're going to reach your arm across like you're reaching across the room, pull the elbow back. Reach your arm across, pull the elbow back. Do that one more time. Reach across, pull the elbow back, and then sink down just a little bit deeper, finding that top thicker part of the shoulder. Maybe give a little swish side to side. Maybe a little dip up and down. And then maybe shrug your shoulder out a little bit. And then maybe shrug your shoulder the other way. Nice and easy. Lift yourself on up. Take a second, remove that ball out from underneath you, lean into your wall. Notice how everything feels. And then when you feel ready, we'll take that to the other side. So placing that ball now between the left shoulder blade and the spine, find that little groove, lean into it, and then find those nice little dips up and down, gently bending the knees and rising back up. You control how much pressure you put on, so it doesn't have to be extreme if you don't want it to be, or you can really lean into it if you need that little extra bit of work. Take a few more dips up and down, just finding that nice comfortable work. Make sure your legs are comfortable in this position. Cool, and then find a place that might want a little extra attention. Draw your elbow in circles, go in one direction. Draw your elbow in circles, go the other way. And again, you keep a pace that works good for you. If you like, reach across, pull the elbow back, reach across, pull the elbow back. One more time, reach across, pull the elbow back. Beautiful. A couple of little dips up and down. And then sink a little deeper into that shoulder. Come into that more top part of the shoulder. Take a second. If it feels good, take a little dip up and down. Maybe a little swish side to side. Maybe a little shrug of the shoulders in one direction. Maybe a little shrug of the shoulders the other way. Beautiful. And then rise up nice and easy. Grab that ball out from underneath you, lean back into the wall, pause, take a moment and assess to go there. But if you want just that little extra bit of work, so we're going to get into the tops of the shoulders, I'm going to readjust my camera just so you can see from both sides. If you have a corner wall or a door jamb, this is a great place to go. So we're going to take that ball up into the top of the shoulder, and this is going to be a bent over position. So if folding forward is not for you, this might not be the thing for you. But if it feels okay, bending forward, placing that ball up against the wall. So I don't know if you can see, but you've got that ball up against the wall, and now you're leaning in. So head is in a neutral position, your gaze is down at the floor, and then if it's available, your arms are just going to kind of hang heavy out of the shoulders. And then if it feels good, you're going to take your arms and just draw them in some gentle circles, go in one direction. Draw some gentle circles, go the other way. Awesome. And then still keeping that bit of pressure on the shoulder, gently nod your head up and down. Beautiful. Hand to the ball, Soften your knees, lift up and away, shrug out your shoulders, and then we'll take that to the other side. Got that door jamb of that corner wall. Again, we're going to place that ball up at the top of the shoulder. So this is a bent over position. We're going to find the wall, press into the ball at the wall, find that neutral head position. So gaze is down at the floor. And then once you've found it, arms circle in one direction. And the arms circle the other way. And then if it feels good, a little nod of the head up and down. You can stay there as long as you like, but when you feel ready, hand to the ball, lift yourself off with control, shrug out your shoulders, assess, make sure everything feels good. And then if you want, you can take it into your hands, pressing your palm into the ball against the wall, draw circles in one direction, draw some circles the other way, hand on top of hand, glide up and down. Beautiful. And then switch to the other hand. Draw some circles in one direction. Draw those circles the other way. Hand on top, glide up and down. Come back to that assessment. Lean your back against the wall. Let your shoulders soften down. Lean your head against the wall. Close your eyes down just for a moment. Take a moment to notice. Take a nice deep breath. Wonderful. And then if it feels really great and you just need that little extra release of tension from the jaw, you're going to take your tennis ball, take a couple of glides up and down from the chin all the way up to the jawline. And then maybe when you get to that jaw, you draw a couple of circles in one direction, maybe go the other way, and then take it over to the other side, taking it up and down at a pace that feels good to you. Take as many times as works good for you, and then find that jawline and then draw some circles in one direction. I'm being a little cautious of my microphone here, but you get the drill. Go the other way, release, take a second to notice, and then be sure to drink plenty of water after doing a self myofascial release. You want to keep all that tissue hydrated. You guys are amazing. I hope you have an awesome day.